and Nigeria has become a home to millions of people across the world.
Welcome to Nigeria!
Welcome to Nigeria!
Great places to visit and people to engage with. The music here is fantastic.
Love Nigeria. Love who you are.
I really like Nigeria for its vibrancy. It's a big country, yes, but
it's part of it.
What does Nigeria really mean to you?
it's my heart.
What I will remember most from Nigeria are very remarkable people.
For nothing, Gambia believes in Nigeria and its good people.
I already had the opportunity to have the taste of this magic land called Nigeria.
I love Nigeria.
Come back to this show. You've heard so much the bilateral relationship between Trinidad and Tobago and Nigeria dated back a century ago, and you've heard from His Excellency his main focus in respect of the business relationship between Trinidad and Tobago and Nigeria. So, Your Excellency, sir, there's one important question I just have to ask you, which is the global perception about Nigeria from your own point of view. What is your take about Nigeria in terms of perception? And before you came, and now that you're in Nigeria, what do you think?
The international media has not been, I would say, particularly fair in its treatment of Nigeria. And I think that Nigeria its image has suffered as a result of the type of coverage that the international media have provided to the outside world. So that as a result of the negative profiling and issues that are given prominence, it would tend to give a very negative impression, right, as to the nature of the Nigerian society. So that it's only in coming and in seeing that one would have a full appreciation, okay, of what Nigeria is. Okay. And therefore, it would be important as a policy for the government of Nigeria to address this, okay, by projecting, the other side of Nigeria. Other countries, have done it very successfully, and I think that Nigeria has a lot, of rich talent in this area. For example, your Nollywood industry is exceptionally powerful and popular in Trinidad and Tobago.
That means Nigerian Nollywood?
Yes, the movies.
Yes.
It's all over the streets of Trinidad and Tobago and in the houses. And very popular, especially amongst the women. And they even develop the different accents, Plus, one of the more pleasant experiences I've had coming to Nigeria now for the first time is your music. Right? There is a striking similarity and closeness between Nigerian music and that of Trinidad and Tobago, which we call soca.
Soca.
But more what we call the groovy soca.
Yes.
Okay. There are some popular songs today in Nigeria that you can put that in Trinidad and Tobago and it's the same thing.
Same rhythm.
Same rhythm. Okay. So that one of my goals is to bring the music of Nigeria to that of Trinidad and Tobago and vice versa. Okay. Because one of the best ways of bringing people together is truly arts.
It's truly arts. You're right.
Okay.
Your Excellency.
Because music is a universal language. Okay. Because the music of Nigeria, as I said, the experience of Fela in the 70s.
Yeah.
Since then, Fela and Manu Dibango,
Dibango,
very popular in 70s.
Yeah.
But the popular artists in Nigeria of now, the P Square and the Two Face and the Dubange, they are not known in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
Okay?
Sure.
And we have to do something with it, and vice versa.
Sure.
Okay? The people, the Nigerians of earlier generations would have known of the mighty Sparrow.
Definitely.
And of the Lord Kitchener.
Yes.
But Sparrow now in his late 70s. Okay? The younger artists who already have carried the music to another level are not known on the Caribbean and on Africa. And part of the reason for that is that historically in the Caribbean we have been linked to Europe and North America, culturally, historically, politically, socially, economically, in terms of trade and business, and even in terms of education. You want to send your children sometimes abroad, they go to London, United States, and what have you. Okay? So we have to delink our thinking, all right, from just Europe and North America, and see the benefits now to establish that linkage with Nigeria, okay, and the African continent, and all the benefits that will be derived from that, and vice versa. Okay, because even in terms of sports, like in football, there are some of the Nigerians, like I could remember in 2001, Trinidad and Tobago hosted the FIFA under 17 World Cup for males, and the Nigerian football under 17 team was based in the island of Tobago. And I can tell you, if you had come to the stadium when Nigeria was playing, you would swear you would have been in some part of Nigeria, because the entire stadium of Tobagonians, as they are called, were in Nigerian green t-shirts, and they were back in Nigeria. Okay, because our national team was based in Trinidad. Yeah. Okay, but in the island of Tobago, okay, that was like Nigeria's home territory. So that we have now the roots are there. It is for us to put, okay, the institutional framework in place